How are you? Um, again, I can't hear you, so I'm gonna pretend you said good. Mom gave me a yeah. So anyway, we're gonna be talking about all the flashes and a little bit of what's to come for the channel and my thoughts on the please Marvel DC hashtag. That okay, Mom? Okay. The hashtag that says that Marvel and DC should work together. And I thought it only appropriate that I make a video on that. But that's not till the very end of the video. Um, this I talked a little bit about last time. They didn't resolve in any of these. They didn't resolve the story with Jay Garrick. They didn't explain. Um, they didn't explain the um any of the Wally West story. They didn't. It wasn't like the Superman Action Comics 1000, where you could tell those were supposed to take place on opposite Earths. This could just be all in like the span of 3 days. But that's just me. Um, Picking up on one of the stories so far, Godspeed returns in this one, which, by the way, I made the foolish mistake of not picking up when when it was time, and mom wasn't gonna have any of that. So yeah, this was kind of a throwaway issue because, like I said, you knew I already knew what was gonna happen because it had been out so long. Um, how I'm expecting all these stories to wrap up are kind of like the return of Metron. That would be a cool name for a story, don't you think, Mom?
Sorry,
The, the return of Metron. Wouldn't that be a cool name of
it would.
for a
Cool
story?
story.
Um, I I really don't know if I care for Godspeed all that much because he's not he's he feels more like a Bart Allen villain than a Barry Allen villain, which um I like the Bart villains, but when you pair them up with Barry, just doesn't feel right. And at the end of this, you got Zoom or Professor Zoom. I'm sorry, I forget now because they're two characters now. Yeah, I'm really excited to see where they go from there, especially because in the very next one, this is that one you sort of had to read to understand this. This is the one I was really looking forward to reading because I know somehow Professor Zoom remembers all of his deaths. He remembers Matt Hatton blowing him up. He remembers Thomas Wayne stabbing him. I can do it without looking. He remembers Iris killing him with a gun and Barry snapping his neck. Here, check. See if I.
I'm sure you did it.
But it was really cool. They covered every single death that guy's ever died. So, um, yeah, he he hides in the Speed Force, but I think inevitably one of these days Metron's coming for him. I don't think that Metron is dead. I'll say that much. I know that Matt hadn't left residue on the ship, but um, that's all it is. It's not the full doc. It's not full Doctor Manhattan. It's just residue. That's all it is. And I know that Metron exploded, but he's a new god, not just another superhero. He's been around um since Jack Kirby.
Really?
Yep, Metron's been around since Jack Kirby.
Wow.
Worked for DC.
Wow. That's a long time. I didn't realize you've been around that long.
That's why I don't think Metron's dead.
Oh, okay.
And in the in the very last one that Mom was all like, no, 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 it's not gonna end. And I was like, it's gonna end here. It didn't end, but you got to see a big battle between this guy and Zune. I keep doing that. Professor Zune, Ebard. Yeah. Um this guy, as near as I can tell, feeds off paradoxes. So, you know, Ebard's growing to be a quite a paradox. What I think's gonna happen at the end is they're gonna push him forward in time, and you're gonna see why he showed up in the Bart Allen books.
Reverse Flash?
Yeah, Reverse Flash,
Oh,
because he shows up and he he was watching he was watching Rome burn to the ground or something back in the past.
okay.
But you know that he was just there for some reason. And he comes back to warn his nephew. Because remember, Bart's both related to the Reverse Flash
Uh-huh.
and the regular Flash.
Uh-huh.
He's he's the grandson of Barry, and yeah, so he comes back to warn him. They've never explained that. You all know I like that particular run of the Flash. If they do, I it would just make my nerdy little day. Would. But I think that they're gonna get pushed in time. What do you think's gonna happen, Mom?
Um, I bet, yeah, they'll get out.
Yeah.
I,
So
what was your favorite book out of all the ones you just read?
favorite book, this one. I believe I just said that. This was my favorite book
Okay.
because you got to see every single death he's died thus far. It just magnifique, as another YouTuber says, chef's kiss, chef's kiss. That's what that is. Um, so
Either they're going to be erased, Paradox is trying to kill everyone who
That's
loves
that
the
guy's
Flash.
name, Paradox.
Yeah, he's trying to
I couldn't think of that guy's name.
kill everybody that loved the Flash. Kill everyone who ever loved the Flash. So
Yeah,
he's either erasing the time stream.
he's either erasing the time stream but
Because Reverse Flash last scene says this will be the end of everything.
remember, Metron was also at Final Crisis. Metron could easily show up like he did in Zero Hour. Surprise, everybody! And explain his old look, how he had no skin before, and be like, "I'm a god. You thought I was dead."
Well, you think so, huh?
Yeah, I do. I think that Metron could easily show up. If they're smart, they will. Because
I can't see them ending all of the book. I can't see them ending time.
remember, Metron has the egg,
Yeah.
the connection between the two universes. And with that, Marvel, DC, I completely agree. They've done the Snyder Cut. You brought back Young Justice.
They brought back Young Justice.
It's important, Mom. You've done the Snyder Cut. They brought back Young Justice. Now, I guess, where's our thing? Please, Marvel, DC, do another story. It will be good for everybody. It will show teamwork. You know, I've made no secret on this channel that I think they should do a JLA Avengers 2. I was on that bandwagon before everybody else. Yeah. When you all were looking for gas on some sort of something, I was like, for a while there, I thought they weren't going to do it. But now, Gail Simone and a lot of serious writers know what the fans want, and they know that it, it would definitely make us all happy. And if these writers want it, why not? You know, there's like a million different ideas in my head. There's like I said, you could do a world with Bart, one where Barry never became the Flash, just as a time anomaly. Bart's still the Flash. Um, Dick's still Batman. Tim Drake's Red Robin. And Magog's fighting the X-Men. Have I said enough to intrigue you? I hope so. Anyway, and you call one of the chapters The Return of Metron. Come on, Marvel. Come on, DC. Please. And that's how I'm going to end my video. Bob out. Okay. Gotta find the... I lied. I guess I gotta find the thing. Mom, help me find the mouse. That killed my whole buzz. But please, Marvel. DC, really.
Kind of hard to see it when it's outside here.
It's right there.
Where? I can see the big dot, but I can't see the mouse. There we go. There's the mouse.